Drew didn't want to work camera?
No, I guess not.
Dang, we got.
I'm gonna be right here. Nah, Drew, Chris, all of them gone.
Dang, you would have been screwed if I would have called in today. Yeah, let's run it.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Nicholas Trumbull joining you live here on TLU Plus and YouTube for another conference matchup today here at the Gus. I'm joined side by side, Jacqueline Sauceda. Jackie, how we doing today?
Oh, I am doing just wonderful. Had a great morning, Beautiful Sunday morning out here at the Gus. I'm excited to see what is happening here on the field. How's your morning been, Nick?
It's been well, just setting up this stream. Very excited to see the guys play Austin College today. Austin College coming off a tough loss, a very close loss to Southwestern on Friday. And TLU, the Bulldogs, coming off a win against Dallas. They beat 5-0 this Friday. So conference play has started. Second, third games off the play today. Excited to see what the guys do against a tough Austin College.
You know what, Nick? I agree with you. I believe Austin College had a tough week this week. They fell short against Southwestern, but excited to see the Bulldogs had took a big win over this weekend against Dallas, I believe.
It was, yep.
5-0.
Yeah, the Bulldogs coming in today 5-0-2. They're 1-0-1 in conference with the tie to Southwestern, and then that win against Dallas. And last year, Austin College finished sixth in the conference, but this year they must have some new players, fresh faces on the field. I see a lot of freshmen on this roster, and obviously you have Louis Catchpole, a first-team All-SCAC player. So any guys to help him, join him side by side will make this routine pretty good, and we've seen it. We saw it Friday against Southwestern. Again, they were up 1-0 in the first half, but we'll see today how the Roos match up against the Bulldogs, who haven't faced a loss all season.
You know what, Nick? I think I see a couple new faces here on the Bulldogs lineup. I think we haven't not seen a lot of these forwards come in for the Bulldogs. And it's exciting to see that some new faces and new movement from the Bulldogs is happening here.
Yeah, definitely. Preston Huff, the Bulldogs 9, or should I say forward, the last 3 years, actually just had surgery this past week. So he's out for the season. And the Bulldogs have, I wouldn't say struggled, but they're trying to find that missing piece up at the front. Today they've got Michael Wells, a sophomore, and they'll rotate in some freshmen. So a lot of younger talent in that position. But this Bulldogs back line midfield is so strong that, it'll keep them in the game no matter what. And once these freshmen and sophomores get the hang of it, they're going to be a tough team to beat.
I agree with you, Nick. I think the Bulldogs are coming in hot this season. Having a few players out, I don't think that's going to stop them from countering as fast and quick as they did last season. I know they had a little downside, but I don't even think that's going to stop them this year. As you can tell, the lineup is full of seniors, even some super seniors, so this is their last year to make it count for all.
Yeah, you talk about seniors. We're in the press box right here with Nick Dunn, a freshman on the men's soccer team, and we were talking pregame when the starting lineups were coming out. 8 of that 11 in the starting lineup is seniors, and they've got a total of 20 on the roster. So next year we're going to see a lot of new faces, but then again, that is going to leave the rest of this season for grabs. A lot of seniors out there hungry for a conference championship, and a lot of them hungry to take that turn of what happened last year, missing that tournament by 1 game after starting the season 12-0. So
yeah, exciting stuff to hear. I know, like you said, a lot of incoming players are definitely going to want to pick up these spots that the seniors are leaving.
Jack Mankey on the free kick. Dangerous spot for Mankey, or for the Roos when Mankey's in that position. However, the Roos going to boot that one out here on the near side. Believe it or not, Jackie, the Bulldogs are actually 27-3 in their last 30 games coming in today.
Wow, 30 games already? It's kind of a lot.
Backtracking from last year, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was like, 30 games is a lot.
Yeah, it is.
Looks like the refs are fresh today. I know a couple of times we've had little troubles with the ref calling some calls, but that's not on us to tell,
Pardon us if there's some canopies in the way here on the field. We already had them move quite a few, but probably just missing 5-10 yards there on the bottom side, but we'll try to make sure we call that out. Play-by-play down there on this side. First team all SCAC. Diego Roman here with the ball. Dribble it upfield, get it up ahead to Lopez. The jive by the Roos to bat that one away. This is the freshman Marco Guzman for the Roos, battling with Roman and Lopez here. The Bulldog throw-in once again. So, yeah, quite a few freshmen in this starting lineup for the Roos. And a couple juniors at that. The lone senior, Louis Ketchpole, again, a name you hear a lot, led the conference in a lot of statistics last year and in the runnings to lead them this year. He's a first-team All-SCAC honoree. You'll hear that name a lot today. And if you're a follower of this conference.
Yeah, I think right there the Bulldogs kind of got tricked just a little bit. I don't think they were expecting these runners to come in as fast as they did. It's looking like the Roos are going to try to play sneaky this game, maybe this half.
It's a nice throw in there into the box, headed out by Mankey. A little shot on goal, way left. Maybe looking to get deflection or another touch. So Pena going to take the goal kick here. The Roos pressed up. Looks like they'll scoot back. Pena going to boot this one down midfield. That one looks like it's headed to Hart. The Roos get ahead on it. Now Roman looking for Edwards.
Yeah, Nick, I think I agree with you. I think these canopies are kind of taking up a little bit of the view on the camera, picking up these players. I think it might be hard to see, but I think most people can get the gist of what is happening. I'm not sure how well, but, great soccer happening. I think that's all you can really get from it.
Definitely. Yeah, we're a little short-staffed today, so Jackie on the camera today instead of the normal Drew Burnett, Chris Jones, who we like to shout out quite often. Aldridge is going to boot that one out. Now the Roos with another throw-in. Yeah, I made that travel to Dallas with the men's soccer and women's soccer team Friday, and the score 5-0, and that was very much how it was played, kind of lopsided. But we don't expect that today with the Roos. They always say there's 5 really good teams in this conference that are always battling to make that tournament, but I think Austin College is one of those teams, that 6-7 team, that's going to be in the runnings as well after a tough game against Southwestern. And just so far today, you can tell it's going to be a better matchup than Friday.
Yeah, I think the 5-0 against Dallas had led the Bulldogs to lead this game in some confidence, and I don't know, maybe too much confidence is causing them to not be as prepared for this game. I think even though Austin College is coming off a loss, they're still playing really well, I would have to say.
Here comes Edwards with some space. Edwards takes the shot. Oh, my. Just left of the goal. What a shot and what a play by the Bulldogs. Talked a lot about Edwards Friday out in Dallas. I mean, the amount of progress he's made over this past year, he has turned into dynamite, starting every game now for the Bulldogs. He didn't start every game. He probably started 50% last year. But I will tell you, Edwards is playing some good soccer. So far, 3 goals already on the season, and he almost had another there.
Yeah, I think the Bulldogs have a nice breeze out today. I think it feels nice weather, nice out. I think both teams are going to play really well, and they have been this half. I think we're only down 10 minutes right now. It's the first corner kick of the game.
The plastic bag, yeah.
Lopez on the corner kick. It looks like looking for Harris on the back. Harris looking for, I think, that is Vermont.
I'll tell you what, this freshman Guzman here, 36 for the Roos, playing extremely well against Roman, Edwards, Wells. This is Roman with the throw-in, tries to get it into Wells. There's Guzman again with the touch. Roman still has it. Roman plays extremely well in these tight situations. I like to think that's where he excels. Seems like every time he has pressure, he dribbles right through it. Edwards now looking for a cross. Colin Goyen on the defensive side, looking for Lopez. Good angle. Now it's battled up here at the top of the box. We'll get it back to Menke. Little reset here. Menke going back to the left side to Edwards. Edwards makes a nice touch. Shot on goal. It's saved. Edwards looking for a rebound, but no, the keep. Able to get his hands on it. Edwards with another chance to put the Bulldogs ahead. What a play by Gavin Edwards and Menke there. Nice touch off the chest.
Yeah, there's some great movement from the Bulldogs here. We saw Edwards on the ball twice with 2 shots taken, but both saved by the Roos. Now we have Vermont on the ball looking to take a shot or looking for a cross right there in the box, looking for, I believe that is Wells.
That is, yeah. Nice play by Vermont. A lot of traffic there inside. Wells trying to handle it, but that one going to go out for a goal kick. Bulldogs starting to make some plays now. Quite a few touches in the box. Edwards with another chance to put one in.
Yes.
And they're starting to come on now.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it took the Bulldogs like a couple minutes to get used to this game and the movement that is happening. But I think now, since they got their flow going, I think we can expect more from the Bulldogs. They're definitely moving the ball a lot quicker, a lot faster, a lot just there's just a lot of movement. It's like a touch and go basically that is happening on the ball we see.
Yeah, we see that a lot here at the Gus, I feel like, even with the women's games. Typically start a little slower and then things start to pick up toward the halfway point of the first half, and then that second half is all rolling.
Yeah, speaking of the women's game, I believe today is a doubleheader for us at the Gus.
It is. Women will play at 2 to follow against the Roos as well. And throw in from Roy, looking for hard up ahead. That one booted out by the Roos, so this throw in going to move downfield just a little. Definitely a good chance maybe to throw this one in the box. I don't think they're going to do that, though. Give it to Wells, back to Roy. And that one deflected as well. Yeah, things finally starting to cool off. I remember the first couple of games here, especially the women's games. I think we've only had one home men's game. It's the second one of the year. It's kind of nice to be back to watch them play, but man, it's been hot. It's pretty hot today, but we got a little bit of a breeze and probably about a 5-degree temperature drop. We may get a water break, especially at that women's game as it heats up a little bit later in the afternoon.
Yeah, it's definitely going to get hotter throughout the day as we feel right now, but I think right now is a good little breeze for this type of game that we see that's happening. The Bulldogs trying to recover from that one right there. I would have to say, Nick, the Bulldogs defense is pretty good. I would like to presume, not a lot of goals are being shot up on the goalkeeper in the back line for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, the Bulldogs led the conference last year in goals against and goals against average. Noel Pena led the conference in a lot of stats at the key position, the fifth-year senior. But, yes, that is where the Bulldogs excel, is the back line, midfield. They control the ball really well, as you see here. Jack Mankey, first-team All-American at the center point of this controlled Bulldog team. That looked like a handball, maybe not. Edwards up to Roman. Roman to Lopez now. Nice movement. Back to Roman. Good angle. Lopez again. Shot. Oh, my. Just a foot off the right post. But what a play and what a little 1-2 punch there from Roman and Lopez. Give and go to get another chance. Let's take this lead. About 29 minutes remaining here in the first half. We're still scoreless.
Yeah, it's great movement from the Bulldogs. I think we see a lot of that actually happen throughout this year, where we see Diego Roman come up on the left side and coming in as a forward. I think he does pretty well. I think he got his first goal actually at the first game here at the Gus. I could possibly be wrong, but I think we saw it this season, if not last season.
Yeah, we see a lot of that. Roman all over the field. He's one of those versatile players, kind of like Hart, where he can just play almost any position, feels like. And he's got 2 goals already on the season, actually. Diego Roman from the back line. This is catch pole on the corner. Good opportunity for the Roos to put one in. It's short. Still in the box. Mankey still has it. He'll clear that one out. And the Roos will gain possession again. Spencer putting this one back up ahead. Headed out by Roy. And that one will roll out of bounds there on the far side. Another opportunity for the Roos. Headed up, still in the box. Mankey going to have it and some space. So he'll get it up ahead to Edwards, and now the Bulldogs looking for a counter here. This is freshman Guzman against Edwards. Lopez on the run. Nice ball of Vermont's with some space. No offsides called. Back to Lopez for the cross. Oh, he'll make a nice move. Go by the defender. He's fouled, but I think that one is just outside the box. So a free kick opportunity here for TLU. And we know who's going to take this free kick, don't we, Jackie?
Oh, yes. I think we expect highly from this free kick, actually. I think we say how in women's soccer, this is Callie Brame's spot, I think, but for men's soccer, this might be Jack Mankey's spot here.
Yeah, Mankey owns these free kicks. We've seen him score quite a few over his time here as a Bulldog. He's already got 2 on the season. Free kick, goal scored. We'll see if he can get another here or if he looks for the cross. Tough angle. But
yeah, you know what, Nick? Right technique, I think it'll go in. But I speak too fast, so let me not say this too much.
Free kick from Mankey. Opportunity to put the first one in for the game. It's short, deflected. Oh, barely rolls out. Hart almost gets a touch on the slide.
2 people throwing themselves. We had Hart and Harris throw themselves in the goal right there, and it just slightly passed Hart on that far side by the post. Great effort and great ball from all 3 of them.
Definitely. That was a great ball from Mankey. If Hart was probably a second later, he would have booted that one right in the back of the net. We talked about that 9 position and freshmen, sophomores kind of stepping up to play. Tyler Kinney now checking in, number 29 for the Bulldogs. Will come in for Wells. Looks like the Roos making quite a few substitutions as well. Catchpole going to sub out. And we brought the binoculars today, so maybe we can see these numbers a little bit better. We struggle with that, don't we, Jackie?
Yeah, just a tad. I think there was one game where we were struggling so bad, and we just
Hart and
couldn't.
Simmons,
Yes,
and
could
they just had
not
the
figure
outlines.
out why. Like, it's not that the numbers are terrible. I think it's just the color on the background, which is really bad.
So for the Roos, number 20, Berta Cochea checking in alongside number 21, Sam Marino, number 22, Jose Nandin, and I believe number 43, Luis Garza Rios.
Nice header from Ramon. I think that kick didn't go as far as the Roos expected, but I definitely say that header from the midfield went farther than the kick, which got the Roos to go on their encounter as fast as they did right here. But the Bulldogs took over, read the play very well. I think now Mankey looking for Edwards. Edwards just slightly could not read the play as fast as he thought he could, but that's okay. The Bulldogs are recovering fast right now.
Yeah, the Bulldogs looking to work this ball through Edwards a lot. Look at that touch. That's one of the reasons they do. Now Edwards got some space. Vermont's running up on his right side looking for the through ball to Lopez, but that one deflected. Great touch there by Adjukovic for the Roos. Oh, Harris, a missed touch, gives it right back. Berta Cochea, who just checked in now with it for the Roos. Now the Roos looking to reset. 23 minutes remaining here in the first half. Seen quite a bit back and forth. Great touch from Lopez. They'll get it back. Now another reset. Their touch inside. Great movement. Ball inside. Straight to Pena. Little miscommunication there. That ball too far ahead.
You know, I say, Nick, every game you got to give credit where it's due, and you can definitely give the credit to the Roos right now. Their possession and their movement right now are quick and fast. I think it's what's making them having those plays put in and take shots on goal. I don't think we've seen that much of the Roos this half, but I think right now they're both. I believe the stats are live right now. I possibly be wrong.
Yeah, if you want to check out the live stats, just go to TLUBulldogs.com. and go to the schedule. There'll be a live stats link waiting for you.
looking to switch the field. The Roos found somebody on the far side.
They're being very patient, moving this ball well. There's Roy coming up for a touch. Now the Bulldogs looking to gain some possession. They'll boot that one ahead to Kinney, the freshman, who we haven't seen yet here at home on this varsity squad. We've seen him in quite a few reserve games here. But good to see some more young talent out on the field for this heavy senior-loaded roster for the Bulldogs. We'll get a free kick here for TLU. Mankey looks like once again going to take it. Bulldogs working downfield. They'll probably look to put this one up by the box. He's got Harris and Aldridge behind him. Lopez there at midfield. I think he is. Now get it to Vermont as Vermont comes up. Now Roy. Back to Mankey. Maybe switch fields here. A lot of room to work for Roman. And Pena looking for Edwards. Oh, mistouch. The Roos back with it. And they'll boot it back up ahead, off the head of the Roos. Garza Rios, another freshman for Austin College.
Yeah, I don't think he quite could have gotten to that one. That one was coming in fast. And
looks like we have some more substitutions coming in. Diego Sanchez and Marco Roman, brother of Diego Roman, number 2 for TLU here on the field. Marco Roman, a 6-year actually for TLU. Took a break last year from playing soccer. Came back to finish his last year with his brother, who's a true senior. Harris with the shield. We'll let it roll out for a goal kick. Great decision there from the senior Harris. Looks like another substitution coming for TLU. That looks like Cole Sixkiller and a sub in for Hart there on the right wing. Sixkiller actually started every game last year for the Bulldogs. Nice to see him back on the field. He's had quite a few injuries this season. Nothing major, but held him back a little bit. Brings a lot of speed to this roster. Aldridge booting this one back up ahead. Maybe looking for Kinney. Jukovic, the junior for the Roos on the back line. Doing a great job so far today. Keeping the Bulldogs from getting more looks than they've already had. This is Roman drawing yet another foul.
First card of the game will be given out to the Roos here. I would have to say, Nick, I don't think there's a lot of communication coming out from both teams. It's very quiet here on the field. It's kind of, I mean, the crowd itself is also really quiet for both teams right now, I think we would say. Maybe hopefully for the women's game, it's in the evening, the crowd will be more hyped.
Yeah, normally these Sunday mornings, it's a little bit busier than it is today. But we've still got a pretty good turnout. Heard a little bit of noise on those that shot from Roman and Edwards. But I think things are going to start to pick up as this game progresses. Harris with the free kick, looking for Kinney up ahead. That one headed out. Now Lopez with a touch, midfield. Get it outside, look for Sixkiller, but that one booted away a little too soft. Now Aldridge looking to put it back in play. This is Beracochea, who just Got that yellow card. Kenny with some contact. Looking to get that shield going. Yeah, the Roos moving this thing well, playing some great defense so far. They look like a much different team than last year.
I think it's that more experience that you get on the field, the better.
Yeah, they added some freshmen to the lineup, and then they've had some returning sophomores that gained some experience. And I think that's allowed them, to make some progress in their playing style. A lot of things last year were being ran through Catchpole, it seemed like, and I'm sure it's still the same. Catchpole, a really great player for the Roos. But it seems like things are a little bit more even. This back line playing a lot better. This is going to be a free kick for Austin College, just outside the corner of the box. Probably the best look of the game for the Roos so far. This free kick had that corner.
Yeah, I would even say that their corner kick, they played it super short. So I think they didn't give them that much of an advantage.
But the Bulldogs do excel in these situations. Again, we talked about the back line, and then Pena, one of the best goalkeepers in the nation. That ball booted in a little too high. He's very vocal, being a fifth-year senior. They've got a lot of experience as well. As we talked about Aldridge being the only non-senior on that back line and even in the midfield. They're on the same page quite often. So Pena here with the goal kick. Things do seem a little slow and quiet today. We got some fans making some noise now, some chants. They're probably thinking the same thing.
You know what, Nick? This is probably early for them. It's probably an early game on a Sunday morning.
Somebody had some long nights last night probably.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it's starting to heat up now, that women's game. It's going to be rough. We'll probably see a lot more stoppage in play. We haven't seen one yet so far. 15:40 left in the first half. Still scoreless here at the Gus. Pena once again, goal kick. Looks like we got a substitution waiting for the Roos. Probably come in. Next dead ball. May come in here. Looks like you will.
Looks like more substitution for the Roos coming in. I would say this half is definitely one of the slower halves, but I think that was kind of what happened last year, Nick, where the Bulldogs came in. First half was always the slowest, but second half they would always come in super heated and ready to play and more comfortable with the game. So hopefully we'll see a little change in the next half with the Bulldogs.
That was Valencia checking in for Austin College, but no, I agree, and I think that's kind of what the game plan is for TLU. First half, they've only had one team score on them in the first half so far this year, but I think that first half just kind of keeping the pace and making sure that back line is staying strong, saving some energy and keeping the momentum going into the second half, because having that momentum going into the second half is huge for TLU. They're a second half team. We'll see quite a few substitutions as well for them coming in at the end of the first half. As we see now, Roman Sanchez, Kenny, Six Killer, and then start that second half will be the same guys that start the game. And that's typically probably one of the more dangerous parts of the game for their opponents. This one being booted around here at midfield. Rue's going to end up with it. That is Pierce Ware with it for Austin College. And we're going to get a foul. I think that one is going to be on Ware, drawn by Aldridge. So we'll get a free kick for TLU. 13:30 left here in the half. Bulldogs couple of looks, put one in. The Roos had that free kick not too long ago. We'll see what they do here on this free kick. Roy booting this one up ahead. Looking for Kenny.
Ooh.
Oh, a little mistouch there. Beto Kilchea still able to get it out. Pena going to pick that one up and roll it on out to Harris.
I think that would have been a dangerous spot for the Bulldogs if, I'm not sure who would have been there, but I think the Bulldogs would have caught up on that. I think that would have been 1-0 for the Bulldogs.
A nice touch there from Roman, handling the contact. Fell to his feet, so drew the foul, but the Roman brothers good at drawing contact and playing under pressure in tight situations, as you saw there. So the Bulldogs going to have it once again. Roy into Kenny. Again, Kenny, just a freshman on this Bulldog roster. Only freshman in the play so far today. Roman looking for Lopez. That one stolen away. We got a foul on Lopez. So another free kick for the Roos. This is Ware on the free kick, booting this one up ahead into the box, and that'll roll out for a goal kick. Some more substitutions coming in for TLU. Evan Pacheco, freshman for freshman, going to sub in for Tyler Kinney. And then for the Roos, looks like number 38. Can you see that, Jackie?
39.
39. Chandler Sutherland, another freshman from Montgomery, subbing in for the Roos. Six killer here, going to make a nice move, go by his defender, but
I think there was one person we saw most of in preseason for the Bulldogs was Pacheco up front for Preston Huff.
Yeah, Pacheco again, just a freshman. He started quite a few games so far this season. Him and Wells kind of rotating with Tyler Kinney and Raymond Palmer, who we haven't seen yet today. But we've already seen 3 players at that number 9 spot. We'll probably see another one today in Raymond Palmer. But again, we talked about that earlier. 4 guys kind of rotating in and out, freshmen, sophomores, with Preston Huff being out for the season. The senior actually just had surgery last week. You can see him sitting over there on the table on the far side next to the trainers. So came out, everything's okay. But Bulldogs definitely missing that leadership up front from Huff. You talk about 8 out of 11 starters are seniors, but that would have been 9 besides Aldridge and Wells. Mankey looking up ahead to Pacheco. And that one's deflected by the Roos. Nope, looks like Pacheco's last touched it. So Roos throw in. Roy, nice header. Aldridge looking to get this one back to Pena, but he'll mistouch it, so it'll be a corner for the Austin College. 9:30 left here in the first half. So second corner of the game for the Roos with 9:15 on the clock. I believe that's Beto Cochea on the corner. Kick it short and look for it. That one too low, and it's deflected. Pacheco on the clear out. The Roos going to reset here. Another opportunity.
Yeah, keeper is out of the box. That might be a dangerous position for the Roos, but it looks like they recovered well. But you have Pacheco coming in for that ball. He was coming in fast. I just don't think he quite got that 50-50 ball.
Got Kona Ice out here today, shaved ice. For the second time so far this season. They normally come out on these warmer days, Sunday afternoon, Saturday evenings.
We have, I think, 6 substitution for the Roos.
Is that 42 just checked in?
42, I believe
Noah
it was.
Jimenez.
17.
Jonah Ferrante, another freshman out of Cedar Park. Again, Jackie, a lot of younger talent on this Rue roster. And so far, we've seen 2 of them that we know we've seen some good stuff from. And they're, Coach Goyen is subbing in a lot of them as well. So that could be also another reason why this Rue's team has been so competitive so far this year. And even today, we're still tied at 0, 7:40. Almost all the way through the first half. Oh, looks like Carlos Longoria checked in for the Bulldogs at that break as well. There at the midfield. Sanchez with the midfield, out to Marco. Back up top to Mankey to reset. Mankey making a move. And now here come the Roos. We've got a 2-on-2 break. Harris making a nice tackle to stop the momentum that Austin College created, but they'll get a throw in here. 7 minutes left.
Yeah, I think the Roos are going to try to pull off this win tonight against the Bulldogs after coming off a tough loss against Southwestern. They have just barely lost. I think it was 3-2, I believe.
Yeah, you talk about confidence with TLU and winning that 5-0 game against Dallas, but that gave Austin College a lot of confidence coming in today, playing such a great game against Southwestern and even being up on them in the first half. Everyone in the conference knows how good of a program Southwestern is. And the Roos know how good of a program TLU is. So for them to battle with Southwestern, they said we will give TLU a battle as well today.
Yeah,
we're seeing that so far, still tied at 0, 6 minutes left.
Yeah, I agree with you, Nick. I just don't think the Roos want to lose 2 games back to back. I believe they played Friday and now it's Sunday, so taking 2 losses over the weekend could be challenging. So I don't think the Roos want to go home with another loss.
Yeah, with only 4 teams making the tournament, you got to – it's kind of like NFL or football in general. You can't lose too many games or you're out of the run to play in that postseason play. And that's kind of how it is in SCAC. So many talented teams. And arguably probably the best conference in Division III soccer.
Yeah, and I think it gets more challenging, Nick, that we added a couple more teams to the SCAC this year. I think we added McMurray, I believe. I think you have the list right
Concordia
there.
and Ozarks, yep. And none of those teams are, slouches either. They're going to be a battle, similar to Austin College right now. Maybe even a little better. I know Concordia's got a great program. We played them quite a bit preseason in the past years. They were given those, like we talked about it, normal top teams in the conference a run this past weekend as well. Ozarks was tied with Concordia with like 19 minutes left. Or I'm sorry, with Colorado, who won the conference championship last year.
Yeah, I believe Colorado's not in the conference anymore, are they?
No, they are.
Oh,
they will be for a while, yeah. They're still in it.
They're in the men's conference, but not in the women's.
Yes, they don't have a women's soccer team, I believe, unless they're D1. Shot on goal from Pacheco, just right. It's a good shot from Pacheco, another great opportunity. Pacheco, so far, still scoreless this season. He's had quite a few opportunities. He had a lot up in Dallas, but can't find the back of the net. It's only a matter of time for the freshman to get a taste of one. I think once he does, though, it's game on for freshman Pacheco. Looks like Jaden Frankie just subbed in for TLU, number 12 there, right winger. So, a lot of contact. I think that one's going back to the Bulldogs. It will. Good job by Frankie to shield off the defender and get it back for TLU. Just under 4 minutes now here in the first half. The Bulldogs with another opportunity. I think Mankey is going to take this free kick. He sure will. Oh, he'll get it out quick to Roy. And they're going to reset. I think he did it a little too fast. Ref wasn't ready.
Yeah, just under 4 minutes left on the clock. I think each team is going to try hard to get at least a goal in for this half to set them off for the second half with confidence and speed. But I don't know, Nick. I think both teams are playing equally well. I think the possession might be 50-50 at this point. I'm not quite too sure. But I would say I think both teams are going to come out strong next half.
Mankey on the free kick, 3:15 left here to go in the first half. Puts that one in the box. That one looks good. And the Bulldogs can't get a touch on it. Looks like Aldridge was close to it, but a little too far ahead in front of him. That one will roll out.
Yeah, I think
that'll be a corner. I think the Riz did get a hand on it, or a head on it.
Yeah, I think I apologize. You can't quite get the corner kick quite well just because, like, the canopies are up right now. But I think – oh, hey. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
That one
Noah
headed up
Harris.
by Harris. Straight to the keep. Another good opportunity there for TLU. Now just 2:30 left to go in the first half. The Roos looking to answer here. Oh, Lagoria with some pressure. He gets it back for the Bulldogs. Back out to Frankie. TLU's got to put some more white jerseys down there.
Yeah,
close to the goal, offsides. Down to a minute 45. Things definitely starting to pick up.
As I say, now you can hear the communication, Nick. Looks like a foul from the back.
This is another opportunity here, Jackie. Oh, maybe they're going to rush this. Jack going to get it out to Sanchez. Now Roman with it here. Oh, nice ball from Roman. They're going to try to play off this set here. Little throw in. They're going to throw it short or try to get it in the box. A minute 15 on the clock. Now Roman with it. Apologize if you can't see that. All the tents out here. Oh, nice touch from Roman to his brother, Marco. Marco looking to get it back. Just got the 1 minute announcement. This is Roman. He still has it. Making a move. That's Frankie on the other side. Roos playing some good defense. Sanchez now. Gets it back up top to Marco, looking to get it back to Sanchez. And that ball is last touched by TLU.
Oh.
Longoria. So the Roos taking this throw in, 35 seconds left.
Yeah, I think the Bulldogs will find a great finding if they can switch the field and look for Frankie on the far right side. I think the Bulldogs will have a greater chance to putting that goal in within the last 20 seconds of the game. But I think right now the Roos are just going to try to waste some time.
Yeah, 15 seconds left. You got like 2-3 more touches. Roman gets it back. The Roos just going to kick that one to Bulldog territory. Aldridge back the other way, and time will expire here at the half. Still 0-0 after the first half. Seen quite a few opportunities for the Bulldogs to take the lead, but Jackie, can we get some soccer eyes? What'd you see first half there?
Gathering thoughts. From my experience when I did play soccer here, I think the Bulldogs had moved the ball pretty well, and I think they have a greater chance of winning the game if they could find the back of the net. I know it might be challenging going against the Roos. They have great confidence coming into this game. I think the Roos, like I said, are trying to take this win. I don't think they want to go home with 2 losses back-to-back. It's kind of difficult to get off from that. I think the Bulldogs would know from last season they had a great streak going for them, kind of took a loss on a game and kind of set them downhill from there. But I think each team can do really well. I think the Roos themselves have great possession, great movement, and so does the Bulldogs. I think it's just finding the back of the net. What are your thoughts, Nick?
I think this is a lot more competitive game than a lot of us expected. At least I did. The Roos playing some great defense. The Bulldogs had a lot of opportunities there to score. Just couldn't get it to go. Gavin with some great shots on goal. And Pacheco as well with another one later in that half. But I think it's only a matter of time for the Bulldogs to, put one in. I don't want to jinx anything. I mean, knock on some wood here, but
yeah, we got plenty of wood in here to knock on. But
the Roos definitely playing some great soccer. They've got to, do better on the offensive side. getting in Bulldog territory, especially when they're up close. But again, we know how hard it is with such a tough back line the Bulldogs have. But, yeah, the Roos actually lead the conference in shots on goal. So I'm surprised we haven't seen more of it today. They lead the conference by a total of 10 shots ahead of Colorado. And the Bulldogs, number 9 in that statistic out of 12 schools. So I think the Bulldogs definitely playing some better soccer in that first half, especially on the offensive side. But we will take a break here at the half. This is Nicholas Trumbull once again, Jacqueline Saucedo on TLU Plus and YouTube. We'll be back in just a minute to get underway in that second half.
As an MAT student, you are an athletic trainer, and I think that's something really cool that we get to experience.
We're pretty hands-on. Anything that like our preceptor asks us to do, like we're able to do. Going out to practices and traveling to games.
We're doing evals, looking at them, helping them with their rehab like protocols.
For me personally, I do a lot of like hands-on where I'm like speaking with the patients about how they feel. And so I feel like it's a lot of like one-on-one interactions.
Knowing that I'm gonna go into the clinic every day and I don't know who's gonna walk through the door and what their problem's gonna be, and that I get to be the one that tells them like, hey, this is what's wrong, but I can also help you, so here's a solution.
Welcome everyone to Texas Lutheran University, also known as TLU. TLU is known for its close-knit community, dedication to service learning, and commitment to helping students match their talents and passions with the world's greatest needs. This small, private, faith-based university is tucked away in a quiet, rural town between two of the top 5 largest cities in the state of Texas, Austin and San Antonio. I'm your host, Alex Boylan, and over the next half hour, we're gonna show you around this welcoming and beautiful campus through the stories and experiences of its students. You're gonna hear about why they chose TLU, what they love about their experience, and how most students are involved in multiple on and off-campus activities, clubs, sports, and the arts. TLU's incredible students will show you what it means to learn boldly and live to inspire. So let's get started and show you around this absolutely beautiful campus. Welcome to Texas Lutheran University. This is the College Tour.
Do more than dream of a better world. Make it happen with a TLU degree. Texas Lutheran University provides one-on-one opportunities for students to build their college resumes. As freshmen and sophomores, our students are already performing research with a professor, presenting at conferences, and building their portfolios to apply for graduate schools and professional health programs. The world needs you. Answer your calling. TLU. Learn boldly. Live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
I chose TLU because I like the one-on-one that I get with my professors.
Being able to talk to all the professors one-on-one, they're definitely helpful in deciding like what I can do with my degree and then how to get into those different fields.
I liked the tour of the campus. Like I liked seeing how everything was really close together. Our classes now from like first year and second year are all in the lab, so we have our own like space that we can go to for studying.
Well, I chose TLU because I had met some people who were in the program and they told me some good things about it. It's a smaller school, so I feel like I was going to get more of that one-on-one type of learning.
I get to, be more hands-on with patients and more engaged with my preceptors and my professors and my classmates as well.
At Texas Lutheran University, we believe a better world is possible, and it all starts with you. For more than a century, we've been preparing students just like you to follow their dreams and embrace their potential. With small class sizes to facilitate relationship building and affordable tuition, we're committed to you. Because at TLU, you're not just a student, you're part of a community. TLU. Learn boldly, live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
Yes, sir. DJ Lewis, you watch the TLU Plus, and we got it. Let's get it.
You're watching TLU Plus.
And we are back here on TLU Plus and YouTube to start the second half. Once again, Nicholas Trumbull, Jacqueline Sauceda joining you live here in Seguin, Texas at Gustafson Field. We're tied at 0 to start the second half. Very competitive game there in the first. A lot more competitive than we expected. But the Bulldogs definitely had quite a few chances to put one in the back of the net. Gavin Edwards, Evan Pacheco, and Eric Lopez. And I believe Marco Roman as well. Yeah, Marco Roman had a nice touch there in the top of the box. The Roos struggling on the offensive side, but keeping the Bulldogs to 0. Again, they played Southwestern. Had a chance there. Good opportunity. Pena coming up to grab it. But they played Southwestern this past Friday. Gave them a game where actually up 1-0. And again, the Bulldogs just tied against Southwestern 0-0 last week before they faced off against Dallas this past Friday, in which they won that one 5-0 out at Dallas. Nice to be back here, though, for the men's team. Women's have had quite a few home games so far. The men's haven't been here in 2-3 weeks.
Yeah, I think it's definitely the home season for the women's soccer team. I think it's nice to see that we have a couple new faces starting the second half for the Bulldogs. It looks like we have Pacheco checking in for starting the second half, and I believe that is all.
Yeah, he's going to stay in. I think you're right, though. Nobody else. We don't see too many rotations either in the starting lineup besides that position up top. And maybe midfield where Vermont's is. I believe Marco Roman, well, they'll make some switches, but Roman started quite a few games earlier in the year. And then Six Killer, who comes off the bench now, was the usual starter in Edwards' spot last year. Ball from Aldridge up ahead to Hart. Hart going to keep that one in. And nice play by Hart to get the corner for the Bulldogs. First corner of the half, just 3 minutes in here. Good job by Louis Hart. And looks like Eric Lopez is going to look to make this corner kick.
Yeah.
Lopez into Roman. Roman back to Lopez. Lopez. Oh, that was going in if it wasn't headed away. Nice shot from Lopez. I thought he was looking for a cross. It was so
I think that
relaxed.
was a great reaction from the Roos right there. I think he reacted really fast to that one. I think that's why they were both like holding their head like, whoa. But definitely great movement for the Roos right there. I think Lopez took a shot, I think, outside of his foot. And I think we're going to see another corner kick from Lopez. I think he's actually, going for the corner.
This time on the backside to Harris. We see this a lot from TLU. Harris at his 6'3" frame. He can jump a little bit too. Pena going to look to clear this one up. Back up ahead to the Bulldogs. Roman looking for a touch up to Hart. And good shield off by the Roos, but I think it'll be last touch by Austin Collins. Maybe not. Bulldogs not happy about that call. But the Roos going to get a goal kick here.
Yeah, I think it looked like that was off the Roos, possibly, but definitely a lot more communication. And on this half, I think a lot of the first half we didn't really hear anything, mainly.
You were right. This game did pick up here in the second half. We expected that. It's way louder.
Yeah, I think a lot more communication from both teams. Great switch fill from Lopez. Lopez looking for Roman. Roman looking for that fake on that side. Quite just lost it just a tad bit. The Roos taking off, looking for the counter.
Yeah, good job by Ware on that takeaway. Now they're looking inside. Catch pole, getting it back outside. The Roos moving the ball well here. An opportunity. They'll get it in the box. Aldridge with a nice takeaway. No PK called.
Yeah, I would have to say, Nick, that was a clean tackle right there. I think Aldridge just got all ball. I think that's why the Roos are looking for a foul all the way, because I think they believe that he got him, but not quite.
Haven't seen much of catch poles, threat so far today, but reason that play was even started. Catchpole made a nice touch, got it out to the winger. Catchpole again, all SCAC honoree last couple years. Actually leads the conference in shots. I think he's number 4 in goals with 6 behind Knutson, I believe, with 9, 8 or 9. This is Ware going to take the free kick for the Roos. Push the team up forward. That ball up ahead. Nice touch. Roman mix it out. Pacheco able to get to this one. Freshman. That one deflected. Now the Roos once again back with it. Oh, nice takeaway from Mankey. Read that play extremely well. Looking for Pacheco up the sideline. That ball stays in. Pacheco able to get to it. Hart running up on the right side here. Pacheco back to Vermont. Now has Edwards. Edwards with a nice angle. Now to Lopez. Lopez looking for a shot. Oh, nice touch from Hart. That one kicked out to Mankey.
Great pressure from the Bulldogs. I think we see Pacheco, who started the play actually from the side, looking for, I believe he found Vermont. Vermont found Edwards, and it just kind of went on from there. I don't think the Bulldogs quite could find the net, or the back of the net, my apologies. But, you know, I think the Bulldogs are still working hard. I don't think that's letting them affect them and how they play in this game. I think right now it's a free kick that Minky will be taking for the Bulldogs.
There's Roman again, drawing another foul like he normally does. Does a great job at that, controlling his body and putting himself in positions between man and ball. And it gives the Bulldogs a free kick, another opportunity to get the first goal of the game. Once again, Jack Mankey. Cross or shot?
I believe shot. I don't like speaking too much.
A tough angle here, but Mankey's put one in from this spot before. Mankey on the free kick. And probably about 2 feet on that top right corner.
Yeah, I think he close, but, you know, fair shot. Looked good from this angle, just slightly above the crossbar right there. Made it a little difficult, but the Bulldogs still working hard, and so is the Roos, you can see.
Here come the Roos. Harris looking for deflection. That's Ware moving the ball well. Nice tackle from Harris. No foul called. Harris with another clean tackle. The Roos will take it, slow down their momentum. I think they're saying it's TLU ball.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. They changed the play, and I guess it last one off of Ware there, running down the sideline. Good job by Harris.
Clean tackle and got the ball out.
Yeah. Oh, bench is making some noise now. A lot of physicality there and right in front of your bench, getting things going. We might see things pick up now. This is Roy here on the right side.
Roy looking for a Hart.
Oh, that's got to be a foul. Austin College, TLU, doesn't matter. No matter who it was, that was a foul for sure. This is definitely, if I was a Roo fan, frustrating. It does seem like, you know, a lot of calls are in TLU's favor. I think TLU is doing a great job of using their bodies and drawing a lot of fouls, but they're close calls. But I think that one definitely deserved. So once again, Mankey taking the free kick. This one might be a cross with the angle. What you think?
Possibly. I don't think it's going to be a hard cross because he's just about, I would say, 5 yards outside of that 18 box here on the right side. Oh, right side to me. But
I think he could score it the way he shoots. But
yeah, we have Hart and Harris in the box, so Pacheco as well.
Yeah, right-footed. Hard to curve that one in to the goal, but it's still in the box. Hart with the shot. Gonna go left. Another opportunity for TLU, not able to capitalize. We're still 0-0. 10 minutes in here to the second half. The Bulldogs need to score.
I agree with you, Nick. The Bulldogs are having their chances, but I think it's just quite difficult to find the back of the net. Hart did a great shot right here, looking for, I believe it was like, not necessarily a bicycle kick, but, you know, something like that. I'm not sure what it's called, but.
I think I just learned the touch, and I forgot the name of it, where you jump up.
You know, the balls are going back and forth a lot between each team. I think it's hard to.
Oh, a little leap and play over here by Hart and not run into the fans. You see that?
You know, I think
Did
we
you get
saw.
on camera?
Probably not, just because I didn't zoom out that wide.
You need to be a high jumper.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think we spoke a lot about Hart the last home game the Bulldogs had for the men's soccer, that we saw Hart in the back line majority of last year as well. You know, if you go on the TLU's Bulldog soccer page, you can see that Hart has a lot of fancy movement just for him being up top. You know, I think we saw a lot of him doing some backflips and stuff off camera and everything.
Yeah, he's an acrobat, isn't he?
Yeah, I think we saw a lot of
2 bicycle kicks, I think, last year.
Yeah.
And a backflip to follow.
Yeah, and I think he did. Yeah. You know, I think he's very passionate when he plays, which is a good thing for a player.
It's a great way to describe it. Here's Hart here now with it for TLU. Back to Roy. We got 32 minutes left here in the half. Lopez with it midfield. Out to Roman. Roman making a move. Looking for Vermont. No offsides called. I think there was one Austin College defender there. They'll get it to Vermont. TLU with it inside the box. Vermont looking for. Oh, Roman just high, holding his hands, holding his face with his hands.
Yeah.
Man, another opportunity missed.
Yeah, Nick, I think Rahman had, good opportunities in the first half as well. I think that was a great shot he took. I think it just sprung a little high for his liking, or for everybody's liking, I would say, but well played from Brumont to Rahman. Now we have Minky on the ball. I think it kind of just got a little picked up from the ruse. That's a foul. And it looks like there's a yellow card given out to Louis Hart. I think we're kind of glad that we don't have that crowd mic today, because it's getting a little loud on both sides, I would say.
It's nice having that crowd mic, but sometimes we don't, some of the words being said, probably don't want to be heard on the stream during frustrating games for this home crowd, but I don't think too much frustration is shared out here today. Great game being played by both teams. This is Ware with it on the free kick by the Roos. Opportunity for them to take the lead here. Here's Ware, junior out of North Richland Hills. Another captain for Austin College next to Catchpole. And see why. We've seen 7 play some great soccer today. Controlled probably the most possession for the entire Austin College roster. Ware on the free kick. And Catchpole with his hands up. That looks like his target. Got a lot of contact in the box. The Austin College bench looking for a call. Nothing there. But the Roos still have it. Ware inside. Goyen with it. Now up ahead is Braid. Nice touch by Hart. The Roos still have it. Maybe try to let this roll out. No, you can't see much of the action. We can't either.
Yeah, I believe this green tip is kind of taking a majority of it.
Oh, dangerous spot there. Harris able to get ahead on it.
Louis Hart booted it out.
We've got an injury inside the box, looks like, for Austin College. So we're going to stop time. Just under 30 minutes left here. Trainers rushing out. So we'll take a quick break, and we'll be back in just a minute here on TLU Plus and YouTube.
Here at Texas Lutheran, we don't just train for victories. We train for greatness in every aspect of our lives. We stand on the shoulders of those who came before us. Our past is more than a series of events, it's our legacy. We persevere no matter the challenge we face. Every record broken, every victory celebrated, and every lesson learned has forged the path we walk. Those who push boundaries and defied limits are the foundation upon which our success is built.
Man, it was a lot of fun. It was a great opportunity to go out and compete with everybody, meet some new people, and just have a lot of fun.
It's their spirit that fuels the Texas Lutheran family. The dreams we chase are not just our own. They are the culmination of countless dreams that came before us. In the classroom, on the field, or in the community, we are Bulldogs. This is Texas Lutheran. This is our legacy.
The Texas Lutheran Bulldogs are national champions of NCAA Division III softball.
In your life, have you seen anything like that?
And we are back to start play here at the Gus. Again, just under 30 minutes left here to go in the game. Still tied 0-0. Bulldogs need to score against this Austin College team after tying against Southwestern, beating Dallas. They need a win here. Such a tough conference. And the SCAC, every game matters more than you would think. Again, only 4 teams make that conference tournament out of 12. Great ball. That one rolls out of bounds, but good decision from Roy Pacheco.
Yeah, I think it slightly just rolled out right there. Ruse throw in. Hart looking for Roman
by
nice
ball.
himself.
Oh, Roy misses the ball just a tad. Hart getting the header back to Lopez, looking for him. Now they're battling. Well, that's last touch by Hart, so it'll be a Rue throw-in. Just a little mistouch there from Roman, but if he made the right one.
Yeah, I think that was great movement from Hart. Great look at the other side of the field. Roman was really all by himself. I think it was just a miscommunication touch right there.
Throw in from the Ruse. Headed up ahead. It's going to roll out, so back to TLU it goes. 28:30 on the clock here. Roy looking up ahead to Lopez. Lopez, nice touch. Back to Hart. Now to Roy. And the Ruse now. This is where. Oh, nice header from Sanchez. Sanchez, Marco Roman just subbed in at that break for the Bulldogs. Ruse had an opportunity there. That ball touched a little too short. Now Roy looking up ahead to Pacheco or Hart. Deflected again. And we're back and forth here. Here come the Roos.
Yeah, great communication from the Roos right here. You can hear them loud.
Oh,
here,
what a
and
pass. Uh-oh. Nice tackle again from Harris. Harris finds a way to get that ball out. He's playing great on that back line today. It's like the third save.
Yeah, you saw the little flick behind right there that the Roos did.
That was nice.
Yeah, he put him up behind. I don't think they were expecting him to get that breakaway. I think this, yeah.
Oh, got to get it out. Good job by Hart. Now Pacheco has it. Oh, that one deflected. Still gets it back. Makes a tackle. We got a foul. Good job by the freshman. Menke waiting to take this free kick. But we got the Roos slowing things down. Smart decision by Austin College. Kind of getting the way to slow down this momentum. 26:40 remaining. We're seeing a lot of back and forth now, Jackie.
Yeah, I don't think each team can hold possession very long of the ball right here.
Pace is picking up quite a bit. Time running out, and there's still yet no goal so far. Neither team can afford a loss, but a tie is tough to recover from as well. Again, only 4 out of the 12 teams making that tournament. You almost have to win every game, feels like. Last year, the Bulldogs only lost 3 games and didn't make that tournament due to a tiebreaker against Trinity, or not Trinity. I think St. Thomas had 3 losses as well, but St. Thomas won the head-to-head, so.
Yeah, it looks like we have another substitution for the Bulldogs that came in. I believe that is Jeffrey. I could be wrong, but.
This is freshman Kenny, who just checked in. Makes a mistouch. Now the Roos making some noise. Things are definitely picking up here at the Gus. 25 remaining on the clock.
I do apologize. His name is not Jeffrey. I don't know who Jeffrey is.
Just say Jeffrey?
Yeah, his name is Kenny.
It's all good. First time. This is your first time seeing him, actually.
Yeah,
this was first start here at TLU.
The little debut at the Gus.
Or first, not start, but first time on the field at the Gus. Ware looking up ahead. Aldridge looking to get it out, and he will. He'll get it right to Sanchez. The Bulldogs need to control this possession here. It's been a lot of back and forth. Great decision there. That one going to be cleared out. And now's an opportunity for TLU.
Oh, the ball is still in for the Bulldogs. I think they're looking for Romanga to take it off for himself and take the shot.
Great defense by the Roos, but it's going to cause a corner. The Bulldogs need to capitalize soon. Running out of time here. 24 left.
Oh, gosh.
Eric Lopez going to take this corner again. We'll see Harris down the backside. Popular option the Bulldogs stick to on corner kicks. I think they're going to try to get it into Roman, maybe back to Lopez and then the cross, but we'll see. Oh, no, it looks like Lopez going straight into the box. That one back on the backside to Harris.
Oh, just slightly out bit for the Bulldogs. I think Harris did a good job trying to put that one in right there.
Looks like he was trying to make that connection to Roy, and I don't think Roy was in the proper position, or maybe Harris didn't, head that one right to him. But another great opportunity, not capitalized. The Bulldogs with a lot of chances to put one on. So far have not yet. Let's see if the Roos can answer and create some momentum for themselves offensively. That ball up ahead. Once again, Harris. They'll slow things down. This is Ware
Have six killer stepping in for Hart.
Great defense by Six Killer. He'll get it back for TLU. 22:40 remaining. Tough throw in there, but Six Killer gets it back to Roy. Roy looking up ahead to Kenny. See if Kenny can do something with it. That one booted back to Lopez. Good touch there. That would have been another opportunity, but the Bulldogs will retain possession. Aldridge. What do we have, a water break? Heard the whistle blow. We're going to stop time. Yep, we've got a water break. First one of the game after that injury. 22, a little over left to play here. But we'll take a break and be back in just a moment here on TLU Plus on YouTube.
At Texas Lutheran University, we believe a better world is possible, and it all starts with you. For more than a century, we've been preparing students just like you to follow their dreams and embrace their potential. With small class sizes to facilitate relationship building and affordable tuition, we're committed to you. Because at TLU, you're not just a student, you're part of a community. TLU. Learn boldly, live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
Yes, sir. DJ Lewis, you watching TLU Plus, and we got it. Let's get it.
You're watching TLU Plus.
Welcome back from that little short water break. It'd be the Ruse goal kick right now. It's still 0-0. I think each team is wanting to score really bad. I think we are wanting something too as well.
Yeah, we don't have much time left here to play at the Gus. We're still tied 0-0. These teams need to make something happen. A lot of contact here between Ware and Lopez. They're going to give it to the Ruse. Good sportsmanship. I like to see that. We're going to stop time again. May have some blood on the knee of Lopez. He's going to send him over to the sideline. Yeah, Lopez heading over there now. I think it's blood pointed at his knee. Not sure if they need a substitution or...
Yeah, I think they're looking to put somebody in just real quick while looks like Lopez gets that. I believe they called him off for blood on his knee. Can't really play with blood on your jerseys or anything like that. Looks like Evan Vermont stepping back in the game.
Ware on the free kick. Pena able to get his hands on it. That one kicked a little too far. But things are going to start to pick up. Pena booting that one way downfield. Nice header. Menke not able to come up with it. This is an opportunity for Austin College. Nice tackle from Harris. Once again saving the day. That one's going to roll out, and the Ruse will have another throw-in. Sanchez now. Oh, nice footwork from Sanchez. Up ahead to Roman. Now Roman has the other side of the field to work with. We'll see if they switch sides. Back up to Sanchez. No, they're going to try to go down the left side looking for Kinney.
Oh.
What do we have? Oh, we've got a foul?
Yeah, it looks like there's maybe a pull of the jersey right there on Kenny. And that'd be a yellow card.
Oh, a yellow card given, yeah. I don't think the Bulldogs were happy because Kenny came up with some space after the foul. So for the ref to stop play, kind of stopped that momentum and the possibility to put the first goal in.
I think it was either that. That's probably why the Roos fouled, just so the Bulldogs would not get ahead of them like that.
Yeah.
Because they left Kenny with that much space and time. Who knows what would have happened.
He's got a lot of speed, too. Again, Kenny, just a freshman, the lone freshman on the field for the Bulldogs. Mankey going to take this free kick. Another opportunity, once again, for the Bulldogs. Roman staying close. We may see the pass to Roman, but it looks like Mankey's looking inside the box right now. Maybe for Harris on the backside again. Let's see. 20 minutes. Mankey pass inside. He is looking for Harris. That one headed out. Six Killer keeps it in. Looking to go around. A lot of speed from Six Killer. A lot of room to work now. Looking for a cross. Nothing there. Deflected. That ball going to stay in bounds, though. Now Roy looking for a cross. That one headed up. Still in there. Kicked out. Mankey looking to reset out to Kenny. And mistouch goes out of bounds. Again, the women will play to follow this. Also facing off against Austin College. You can see them warming up there on the practice side of the field. Haven't seen the Austin College ladies yet. But they've still got a little bit of time. Harris getting it back to Pena. 19, just over minutes left here in the game. Sanchez looking for a header to 6. Not going to be there. A lot of substitutions coming in. Looks like Lopez is going to check back in for TLU. And then for the Roos, we've got 4 subs. Pull out the binoculars, Jackie. Looks like 36. Marco Guzman, that freshman for the Roos, checking back in. And then 42, Noah Jimenez.
Yeah, we had to put the binoculars on it. It might be a little difficult for us to see who's coming in and who's stepping out of the game.
It's another freshman there in the far corner for Austin College, Roman Quintana. Looks like Pacheco about to sub in for TLU, and Gavin Edwards also as well. Edwards has been out for quite a while. I didn't even notice. Six Killer's been in for him. Marco Roman as well. Looks like he'll take out Marco Roman. Pacheco going to take out Kenny. And a throw in here from Roy to Six Killer. We got a push in the back, so a free kick for TLU once again. Not a lot of time again remaining, 17:30 on the clock. Bulldogs need to get something going here in this possession. They'll switch fields, get it over to Harris. Now Harris up to Sanchez. Now back to Roman. Roman up to Edwards, who just subbed into the game. Fresh feet on the field. Oh, nice takeaway for the Roos from Roman. Roman looking to fight back and get it, and he will. No foul called. Now Harris.
Little mistouch there from the Roos.
Had to stop that momentum, but TLU right back with it. Oh, Edwards with the meg. Now up to Pacheco. Pacheco didn't see the defender on his back. Still ends up with it. They've got to get that one out. They say no foul. Nice shield from Harris. Get it back to Aldridge. And the Bulldogs going to reset once again. Roy back up. That one headed out. Lopez. With some space. Mankey's shot is way left. Wide miss from Mankey. We don't see that too often. But another opportunity miss for TLU. Just 16 left.
I think it was just trying to get another shot on goal. Keeping the stats up. And the stats should be live right now as we speak.
There go the Austin College ladies. Was wondering when they were going to show up. 15 minutes left in the game.
Yeah, I think the women's team has been warming up for a good 30
yeah.
minutes now.
They've been out there for a minute and wondering when Austin College was going to walk out. But hot day. You don't want to be out here too long before your game. Nice touch from the freshman Pacheco. Lopez, Pacheco running together. We'll get it back out. Now Pacheco back to six killer. Has Lopez there midfield. And he'll look for him. Not a lot of space. Now back out to Roy. Austin College had some great defense. Missed touch from Roy, rolls out of bounds, and now the Roos back with it. And a substitution coming in for the Roos as well.
I think the Bulldogs here right now are getting a little frustrated.
Yeah, you can see it as well. Struggling to get something in the net. Chandler Sutherland, another freshman, checking in for the Roos. There's Roy again, looking for Pacheco. Pacheco not able to keep it. Yeah, keep gonna clear that one out. Headed away, Mankey out to Roman. We've seen it quite a few times. Oh, no foul called. Surprising there.
Yeah, I don't even think he got the ball. I think that was just all leg right there.
Yeah. You can see Coach Salazar there at midfield trying to talk to the ref now, figure out why there wasn't a call made. Great ball from the Roos. Great shield, though, from Harris. A lot of contact on his back, so the Bulldogs going to get a free kick back where that contact was made. 13:30 on the clock. Did not want to get another tie today. Some teams may move on to undefeated after today's matchups in the conference, and Bulldogs already with the tie so far. Be 1-0-2 after today. Some teams 3-0, could be 3-0 after today's contest. Trinity and Colorado and Concordia all 2-0 so far.
No foul being called.
Oh, Austin College with some space here. This is where. Looking for a pass. An opportunity. Back inside. Great defense by Mankey. We say it time and time again, Jackie. Big-time players make big-time plays. Mankey's came up big in a lot of these contests here at home.
Nice touch from six killer right here. Roy looking for that outlet.
Things definitely picking up. That's nothing. He'll be last touch by the Roos.
The ball is in play right now.
Oh, nice turn by Pacheco. Pacheco looking for a cross deflected, so it'll be a corner. 12 minutes left on the clock. Looks like Louis Hart going to sub back in for TLU, coming for six killer. The Roos making a substitution as well. We've got a player down.
Yeah.
Lopez on the field. Hopefully he's okay. Yeah, we'll take a quick break once again and be back on TLU Plus on YouTube.
More than dream of a better world. Make it happen with a TLU degree. Texas Lutheran University provides one-on-one opportunities for students to build their college resumes. As freshmen and sophomores, our students are already performing research with a professor, presenting at conferences, and building their portfolios to apply for graduate schools and professional health programs. The world needs you. Answer your calling. TLU. Learn boldly, live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
And it looks like Lopez is going to be able to get up and walk this one off, but Jackie, you said he got his ankle was clipped, stepped on.
Yeah,
Hopefully
it looks
nothing
like
serious.
Yeah, I hope not. But it looks like Evan Vermont will come in and take his place, I believe, for the rest of the game. I'm not sure how much time is left. I'm going to get a time check.
Under 12.
Little under 12 minutes left in the game. I think the Bulldogs and the Roos are definitely going to look for something to put in. What the?
Eric Lopez slowly walking off field. Hopefully nothing serious. Lopez, a big-time player for TLU at the midfield. And also a senior, one of the senior leaders on this team. Younger brother, actually, a freshman here at TLU. Corner coming in quick. This is Sanchez to Menke. No foul called. A lot of contact there on that shot, but no call made. Austin College is going to have the goal kick here. Don't forget the women will match up. Austin College, TLU right after this. The women in fight in their second conference game of the year after beating Dallas 4-2. But we've still got 11 minutes to go here, and we're still tied. Looks like Hart might have stepped on something wrong because he's limping now. Roos booting that one back up ahead. That stays in bounds. Nice touch. And they'll give it back outside to Sarma. And now Ware on the far side.
Shot.
Sutherland shot just high. Close one there. Was that Sutherland on the shot? That's probably the best shot on goal so far for Austin College.
I would say this entire game, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, I think each team is struggling to find the back of the net, but I think that was the best shot we saw that was closest to almost making a goal. I think right now both teams are in panic right now, just having the score be 0-0.
This is one of the games the Bulldogs were definitely expecting to win and haven't been able to find the back of the net. This is 2 games now in conference that, well, so far, that they haven't put a goal on the scoreboard. Again, they tied with Southwestern 0-0, and we're 10 minutes away from having the same outcome here against the Roos. Roy gets it into Pacheco, looking for the cross. That one kicked out of bounds by Gomez, so another corner. This one going to be taken by Sanchez as well.
Yeah, a little shy of 10 minutes left on the clock right now. I think both teams right now are just kind of in panic, like I said, but I might just see, like, these teams might just be in so much panic that they're just going to play sloppy and just cause a lot of fouls. I think we've seen that in previous games between each teams.
Sanchez corner, still in the box. Aldridge gets a touch on it. The Roos going to clear it out, so we'll have a throw-in. Bulldogs looking to move quick here. They're just about to hit the 9-minute mark. This will be Edwards. No, he'll give it over to Roy. This one might be thrown into the box. Looks like it is. Probably going to be looking for Harris Aldridge here. Roy Looking for Harris. It's headed still in there. The Ruse. Sarma, nice touch. The Ruse looking for a counter now. Sutherland up ahead. No offsides. Oh, yep, it is called. Austin College fans not happy about that call. I didn't even see the offsides, but I'm sure it was close. 8:20 remaining here in the game. Nice move from Edwards. Oh. Another deflection by Edwards. And now Sarma. Freshman gonna switch sides here. Roman gets a header on it. Now Edwards back to Sanchez. 7:50 on the clock. Harris to Hart. Hart looking to save it, but that one's gonna roll out. A lot of back and forth here at the midfield. Things getting chippy. A lot of frustration amongst both teams. No goal yet scored. Bulldogs with plenty of opportunities. Austin College with a few. Pacheco back to Hart. Hart looking for Bramont. A little bit of space to work. And that one cleared out by Wolf. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Gomez on that touch.
I think there's another throw in for the Bulldogs that's trying to get in the box here. I think they're still looking for Noah Harris on that back side. If it's not Harris, I think they're looking for Hart too as well.
Yeah, Roy going to be looking to put this one in. And I think you're right, Jackie. Straight to Harris. It looks like he is. Harris with the header. Oh, just right over the top. Where the keeper jumped, I thought it was going in.
I think that just slightly went over the crossbar. And the ball is in play. I think they're trying to move the ball as quick as they can as well, trying to put one in as fast as they can within the last, I believe, we have
6:30?
Yeah, 6.5 minutes left. Not gonna lie, Nick, it's looking a little rough out here.
It is. I don't think we expected this outcome. But we talked about the game they gave Southwestern, how they were up 1-0 that entire first half. So the Bulldogs definitely didn't expect to roll Austin College over after playing a close one with Southwestern. But the Bulldogs struggling to find the back of the net this season in general.
Yes.
They led possession and probably the whole game against Southwestern. Even though they tied, they had plenty of opportunities in that one as well. But just couldn't find a goal. And we're looking at the same thing today, 5:40 remaining. Give it back to Aldridge. And now Pena reset. Time is winding down quickly. Now Roman on the run. Roman is one of those guys, gets the ball up to Pacheco, and it's going to roll out of bounds once again. Typically in these times, you see Roman get a little more aggressive offensively. I thought he was going to take that one there, try to dribble through the Ruse. But looks up ahead to the freshman. Kicks it a little too far ahead of him. But we may see on the next time he gets it, try to make something happen.
Goal kick for the Ruse right here. Nice touch we see in the midfield.
Here come the Ruse. Sarma once again. Back out to Ware. Gonna switch sides. Now Ware again.
Trying to slot it through to find the forward right here. I think the Bulldogs as well is going to try to play this ball as quick as possible.
We got just 4:30 on the clock now. Headed back. Sanch over to Roman. Oh, great tackle or great footwork there from Ware on the 50-50. Now the Roos looking to make something happen. Controlling the ball well. They'll get turnover there. Mankey with it. Now out to Hart. Hart with the touch. Great touch from Hart. Hart's got to go. Oh, we've got a foul call. Ooh, that's a tough call. Oh, and he's going to get a yellow as well. I don't know about that call, Jackie. You know, I'm rooting for the Bulldogs here. Got to be unbiased on the commentary, but that was a tough call. That was tough.
I don't know, Nick. I think
You
that
think it was a foul?
I don't know, because it looks like he was going pretty fast. I think he might have just kind of tugged him a little from behind. Maybe it was a call, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe the ref did the right call. The fans weren't too happy, but, you know.
They weren't. They weren't either. And I agree with them myself. I don't think it was a foul. But
This is one of many chances for the Bulldogs to put the goal in. I think they're still looking for Harris or Roy in the back line to.
Yankee. Oh, we got some contact in there. No foul given. That one going to roll out the backside. Last touch by TLU.
No, I think the Bulldogs are put in a tricky situation here. I think they're trying to play as fast and quick, but still play clean and not sloppy as well.
This is Vermont's. And clear it out. Back to Mankey. 3:15 on the clock. Mankey. Up to Hart. A chance for the Bulldogs to score. Hart takes a shot. Oh, that one headed up in the box. It's still in. The Roos get a header on it. A lot of contact with the keeper.
You know what? I don't think it matters if we have the crowd mic or not. I think you can hear the crowd through our mics itself. I think they're pretty loud. We can, oh.
A lot of contact there in the box. It was a dangerous opportunity. The Roos able to clear it out, though. The Bulldogs looking to get another chance. Only 2:30 now. Things are going to pick up a lot with time winding down. You really don't want to see a tie here on either side, but from a Bulldog standpoint, it'll put some more pressure to get a win later down the road against another good team. We've got just 2:15 left. Austin College, a free kick in Bulldog territory.
I would say, Nick, I would think the Roos would be happy just to go home with the tie because it's not technically losing or it's not technically winning either. But against that loss from Southwestern, I think they would be happy with this outcome of just tying in general.
Yeah, Austin College, I'm not going to say not expecting to come in with a win, but they definitely weren't the favorites to at least even tie this game. I think the Bulldogs have won the last 7 contests against the Roos. So for them to tie here on one of the TLU's better years means a lot. We've got a foul on Pacheco again. Now time at 1:35. Apologize for the stream clock being a little off. I don't know how it got so low. Austin College free kick up ahead. Aldrich headed. Roos keep it. They've got it in the box. Oh, nice save from Roman to clear it out. Now Hart with the header up to Edwards. Now Edwards with the header. Pacheco chasing after this one. And that one kept in, but it goes to Sanchez. This could be the last opportunity. We just reached the 1 minute mark. Now Edwards has some space to go. Defender behind him. Out to Hart. Hart looking for the cross to Vermont's. Headed up in the box. It's still there. Get Edwards with the touch, and the Roos going to clear this one out.
You know, I would say nothing's not possible in the last 20 seconds because of Caden Adams, as we saw within the first game that the Bulldogs had this season. We saw Caden Adams score within 1 second left remaining. So I would say anything is possible within the last 30 seconds here at the Gus, but
Yeah, a lot of back and forth right now, Jackie. Just 20 seconds on the clock. Bulldogs going to have to hurry this throwing up. Hurry this throw. Now Roman, 10 seconds. Time still winding down. Make it 5, 4, 3.
yeah,
They're going to stop time with 3 seconds, maybe 4.
Yeah, I think they were giving a time check here. I think the time is not accurate right now. Looks like we're going to throw a little
Oh, they'll
more.
put 5 on it.
Yeah, a little more time on the clock. You know, this is the last set piece
Last
for the
opportunity.
Bulldogs.
Boy, if we score a goal here, we got to have a bunch of recruits in the press box with us. They'll probably be going crazy themselves. What a goal that would be.
You know
5
what?
seconds on the
This would
call
probably
to
make
take the
them all
win.
sign right here. I said
Nah,
they're all
facts.
going to grab that,
Feel that
paper
emotion.
right now and sign. Just being in the box.
Jack Mankey on the free kick. Last opportunity of the game is over the net, and that will wrap things up. We shouldn't have said that, Jackie.
You know what? It's a great game to come out and see. It was a tough challenge for the Bulldogs and the Roos. I believe the Bulldogs possibly came into this game thinking that they had it just right off the bat. But, you know, the Roos coming in confidently, you know, they're not wanting to lose another game. But job well done between both teams. Kept it 0-0 the whole game. But final thoughts, Nick? I don't know.
Frustrating as a Bulldog fan. As Austin College, I think, you know, it's a great look for them to tie the Bulldogs after facing Southwestern in a good contest Friday. But not something you want to see. That puts a lot of pressure on both these teams. I do want to give a shout-out to Austin College and, you know, what progress they have made from last year. They seem like a much better team. They were good last year, but I think they're even better this year. And I think they're one of those teams that nobody really expects to, you know, battle for that postseason play in the conference tournament. They're going to be in the mix, and the Bulldogs going to tie another team in the conference. So they'll move to 1-0-2. The Roos going to move to 1-1-1 in SEAC play. Again, there are 3 undefeated teams in the conference so far. Trinity, Colorado, Concordia all at 2-0. And then Southwestern is 1-0-1. We were 1-0-1 until the end of this contest. And then 3 other teams who were 1-1. Again, there's 12 teams in the conference, and only 4 of them make that postseason play. So every game counts. It's almost like football. You play a lot more games, but every game counts just as much. And, you know, it's soccer. Let me stop. Jackie, what were your thoughts on that game?
I agree with you, Nick. I think this was a very frustrating game to watch and even to see. Like, we expect highly from both teams, especially being a Bulldog fan. You know, we're supposed to be non-biased, but we expect highly from the Bulldogs as well. It was a great game. Tough. It was a tough tie, I would say. But, you know, if you want to stay tuned and stay on for the next game, we have the women's soccer coming up. It's a doubleheader here at the Gus, if you want to stay tuned. But overall, I believe it was a good game for both teams.
Yeah, we'll be seeing women take on the Roos just after this. We appreciate you for joining us live here on TLU Plus YouTube. Shout out to Jackie for commentating and running the camera today. We had to shorthanded. We were able to face the challenges, but we'll see you guys back here in just a minute as we see the women take on Austin College here on TLU Plus and YouTube. We're going to restart the stream and head over to the women's stream. So if you want to tune into that or you're waiting for that to start, we'll meet you over there. This, once again, Nicholas Trumbull, Declan Saucedo, TLU Plus YouTube. Later.
Yes.